So, good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone's well. As discussed with many of you, we'll kick off with a Premier League section, talk about the Premier League, and then we'll move on to Champions League. If everyone in the room is ready at the back, all good. We'll kick off with Dharmesh from Sky.
Good afternoon,
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
on
much.
winning the title. Arsenal Premier League champions. Have those 4 words sunk in?
Yeah, it's incredible to hear them, especially understanding the journey, the manner that we've done it, and how many people has been involved and waiting for so long to accomplish that goal.
Can you just give us an idea of what it was like for you on Tuesday night when that whistle went at the Vitality, your overriding emotion when it happened?
You don't realize it, probably. It's one of the best feelings I ever had. I'm supposed to be here at Colney watching the game with the boys and certain staff because that's what they wanted, but I couldn't. I think 20 minutes later, before the game, I had to leave. I couldn't bring the energy that I wanted, and I think when it was their moment as well to watch it together, to be themselves, and just see what the outcome would be. And I went home, I went outside to the garden, I started to build some fire, and I started to do some barbecue. I didn't watch any of it. I was just hearing some noises in the background in the living room, and suddenly the magic happened. My oldest son opened the garden door. He started to run towards me. He started to cry. He gave me a hug and said, "We are champions, Daddy." And then my other 2 boys and my wife came over, and it was beautiful. Just to see that joy on them as well, that they are always with me. It was magical. And I think a minute later, Martin was with the video. "Where are you?" I said, "Come over." He said, yeah, guys, enjoy it for a while and see you in a few hours somewhere in London. And it was beautiful.
So as much as you maybe wanted to watch it with the team, no regrets now about how it transpired?
And after watching the videos and it was their moment, and they have to be themselves in that moment. And if I'm there, I think it was not going to be the same. And I'm glad I did it that way. They enjoyed it so much, and the staff was all over the place. And we had our moment together a few hours later.
I'm guessing the WhatsApp groups and the messages must have gone off the chain at the moment. Can you give us an insight into who's messaged you and what kind of messages you've received?
To be fair, it's a bit different when you finish second and when you win it your phone. And that's a sport, but it's a big lesson in life as well, because the margins are so small, and it can go either way. And when you just accomplish it, you realize how immense it is, how big it is for so many people. I mean, just to witness the happiness, the enjoyment, all the things that I've seen from all of our supporters, families in different countries, is just it's so good.
Mikel, you pipped your friend and one of your mentors in Pep Guardiola to the title. Did that make it extra special, and what's his reaction been to you since?
I mean, they've been a huge part of that journey, and Pep has been a huge part of that journey. First of all, because I started my coaching career with him, and then because not only Pep and Man City, but the other opponents as well in the league, and all the colleagues that we have in the league. I mean, they continue to raise the standard to crazy level in this league. And the only thing that it has provoked in myself, the players, the staff, and the club is to be obligated to raise those levels and those standards, to try to be better than that. And over the last few years, we've been very, very close. And this time, thankfully, we managed to win it.
Was there a moment, and I don't know whether you've had a chance to think about this, was there a moment, a team talk, a goal, a match that you look back and think, that's a big moment when I really believed?
It's been so many. Probably I need a bit more time to reflect on that, and we have so much footage that probably it will explain a little bit the story of the season. One of the main ones, it was a meeting that we had here next to the tree, when I got all the players together and I told them, look at each other, look at the squad that we built over the summer. I think we are capable of everything, and we can be very, very good. But only depends on us and on our behaviors and everybody understanding the role that is going to have daily or on the day to give the best for the team. And once they realize that, and I think we went to a different level, because you've seen the impact that everybody's had in different moments of games through the season, and the capacity that we have shown to adapt to very, very tough circumstances throughout the season.
Just a final one for me, and I usually start with this with team news, but there was some good news, it looks like, with Mikel Merino returning, but no Jurrien Timber. What can you tell us about the chances of those two players featuring in the last two games?
Yeah, I think Mikel is going to start to train with the group tomorrow. Today he's done a little bit. It was just a very light session, obviously. And Jurrien, let's hope that he can do the same in the next few days. But it's still a little bit further behind than Mikel at the moment. Thank you.
Nick from Haters.
Hi, Mikel. You
Hi.
talked about the enormity of this achievement. I was reporting when Anfield 89, the double years of Wenger, the Invincibles. I didn't think it could ever get any bigger, but the outpouring of emotion on the streets around the stadium on Tuesday night, never seen anything like it at all. I mean, you're responsible for that. Tell us about how that feels.
We all are responsible because it's, and I really want to make that clear. There's been so many people in this journey throughout the years, not only since I've been here, but as well everything that obviously Arsene built and happened, even though we didn't achieve the Premier League. And it was an explosion, an emotional explosion, because everybody's been just, keeping emotions and lifting those emotions, but not being able to really express them. So when we opened that bottle, I think everybody had so much to release, and it's been incredible to witness.
I don't know what plans you've got for the match after the match at Palace, but it sounds like people are keen to get down to the stadium again. Would you encourage everyone to keep on celebrating?
They have to do what they feel, and so far I think what they have created around the club and the team, is incredible to witness. I mean, that chemistry, that connection, that passion, it's something beautiful. I mean, the trophy is great, but that is, in my opinion, something even bigger.
Anita, Premier League.
Mikel, congratulations.
Thank you.
Have you messaged Andoni Iraola yet? Have you spoken to him?
I didn't message him. No.
Rung him?
I called him.
Oh.
I called him yesterday, first of all, to congratulate him for the incredible job that he's done with Bournemouth. Obviously, he said, I mean, you almost took the Premier League away from us, and now you help us to win it on the last day. So, a quick call to say thank you, as well to show my admiration towards him and wish him the best in the next chapter of his career, which I'm sure is going to be very, very successful.
It's been such a journey from when you first arrived. This season almost felt like there was even more pressure because of those second place finishes 3 seasons in a row. What was the most difficult moment this campaign for you?
I think the start was tough because a zone where, the only thing that is left is to win it, and then the margin is so small, especially with our competitors, is to see, can the team handle that kind of pressure from the beginning? Because we remember the conversation, the press conference in September and October. If you guys don't win, the league is over, and it's still 8 or 9 months to play. So to play with that back constantly, it's not easy, and that's been probably one of the toughest moments. That's why when I said to him, we won the league, but I'm the most proud is that how we've won it. Because we've shown, I think, very important values, not only in sport, but in life as well, which is perseverance, which is, to be resilient, to be composed in moment when people are doubting, to be vulnerable. Because I've asked that question to myself, am I good enough to lead this team, this club, these players, to win a major trophy? Until you don't do it, you cannot validate yourself. So, and I thought about many ways. What is the best way to do it? Do we have to bring people from outside and speakers to inspire them? And then you have to find your own way. But the big lesson here is, it's stay humble, stay curious, and focus on the point and what you want to achieve. And if you give your very best, you give yourself a good chance. And we're giving ourselves a very good chance for 3 years, and this season we've done it. Yes, the thing is now, of course, you want more, and we have the biggest one to play in Budapest in a few days. But it's been extremely rewarding because we know what we've been through, and we know that we're going to step by step. And when we haven't reached, because sometimes somebody else is better, it has better resources, they have better capacity to do that, to accept that and be humble then to say, but I'm not going to stop and I'm going to improve. I'm going to reinvent myself. And I think that's going to be a theme here in this team, which is if with this we don't have enough, we need to think about all the things that we have to do to make that a step. And we've been very creative and very stubborn in that process to achieve that.
Tom from Reach.
Hello, Mikel.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm sure you've gone through many emotions, joy, relief. Can you allow yourself an element of vindication in your choices, your decisions, your methods, and achieving that goal vindicates all those choices you made that led to this point?
Nobody knows that. And I'm sure that somebody else would have done things in a different way and maybe achieved the same objective or better or earlier. So I don't know. What I'm sure is that I follow my instinct. I think I try to represent the values of this football club and all the people. I'm extremely grateful to all the people that have been in that process. I don't have to name them because they know who they are, because I have made sure that they feel part of this. Ownership as well, because when I joined, they were in a place and they deserve all the credit for what they've done with this football club, and especially, again, the manner that they've done it and the way they have inspired everybody at the club. And then, yeah, for me personally, is a massive one because 22 years is a long, long time.
Okay, guys, we'll do 3 more in the Premier League. First with Charlie from the Sun.
Hi, Mikel. You mentioned about that meeting you had, that sort of key meeting with the players. Can you remember exactly when it was, and was there any significance why it was outside next to a tree? Because obviously you have a lot of meetings with the players. What made this one special?
The location and the topic, because normally we have a lot of people and staff there. It was the players and myself, and we talk about their role. What is my role? How I feel about them. And then every decision I'm going to make is to try to impact their lives in a positive way. And any decision that I make is because it's my job to make it. So don't take it personal, and just try to sum up and impact the team in the manner that we can. And it was one of them, but I think to extract the best qualities of the players and all the resources that we had in the squad, I think that one was very important.
When was it?
The week that we started the Premier League before Man United away.
Okay, and just in terms of the next 2 games now, you've obviously got this incredible occasion on Sunday. What have you said to the players in terms of just 2 more matches, not too much celebrating? What have you how are you splitting this game Sunday and obviously this massive match in Budapest? What have you told the players today?
Well, we had 48 hours to enjoy the success of winning the league. Now, tomorrow and Saturday, we're going to prepare really well because we need to now lift again our habits and the standards that we normally do things to be in the best possible way to compete on Sunday. We'll have a little window there again to celebrate, to lift the trophy in the manner that deserves it, to connect with the people that we have constantly around us. But then we have 6 days that we need to write a new history in this football club.
Alex, BBC.
Hi, Mikel. Congratulations.
Thank you.
People say something changes in you when you win a trophy. So do you understand what they mean now, and do you feel different?
Well, it changes because the level of emotion that you feel is something probably that I haven't felt before. And as a manager and as a player, it is different. And it's been incredible. The last 48 hours, it's been so much fun and enjoyment, and great to live it.
And finally in the Premier League, Isan from Daily Mail.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The whole season, there's been a lot of negativity in terms of when Arsenal haven't been doing well. You've had the highs and the lows. Now, looking back on it all, how tough was it to go through all that? And what was going through your head when people are saying bottlers and all these other kind of not so good things? How have you rode through that to get to the end?
I think I said it a few weeks ago. I think you have to, in our job, you have to respect every opinion. I think the difficulty is to place those opinions in the place that they belong, because some of them can be extremely useful and they can help you to be better, to see or to appreciate something in a different way, or to open your eyes to something that maybe you don't have the capacity to look at. But others that can be just damaging and the only purpose is towards that, I think they have to be really far from you. Otherwise, it's going to affect you in a way that obviously you're going to transmit it to the team, and that cannot happen as a manager.
Okay, thanks, guys. We'll now move to Champions League. We'll move to Rodrigo from TNT Mexico.
Hola, Miquel.
Hola.
Felicidades, congratulations. I just have a special gift for you. This is a drink from Mexico. It's called mezcal. So I recommend you to open it maybe after the game in Budapest.
Thank you very much.
And what it's going to mean for you and for your family, and if you win the big match in Budapest against PSG?
Well, we're going to prepare that game with the intention to win and write a new story in the club's history, that's for sure. And we know what it's going to mean. We need to earn it. We need to prepare so well. I'm really confident that we're going to get there in the best possible place. And it's going to be for 90 minutes showtime at the biggest stage that you can play in club competition against a tough opponent.
Carrie from BN.
Mikel, many congratulations on your Premier League win. When you walk out, your team walk out, your players walk out against Paris Saint-Germain, they walk out as Premier League champions. What value do you put on that? And has a weight been lifted?
I think so. I think it's a lot of emotion, joy, happiness, being proud, and as well it's a relief. It's a relief because when you see so much people and for so long just waiting for something to happen and actually you achieve it, is like everything that we've done, it was worth it. And now we need to sustain that energy, that positivity, and again, that presence that now we have as a team, as players, in that moment to take the game to a different level and win it.
Okay, ZDF Germany, I believe.
Yeah, Ralph here. Of your point of view, has the season been more a tactical evolution or a mental process? How would you describe it?
I have to say both, because the team had to adapt to a lot of difficulties throughout the season. We have so many injuries from big players in the same positions throughout the season, and that's been a real challenge. And we have to adapt sometimes our way of playing, sometimes the qualities of the players, and that has an impact. But we knew that we had to do that to find ways to win a lot of games and achieve what we have. But mentally, there is a hurdle there till you've done something that you have to jump it. And there have been moments throughout the season that we've done certain things as a team to prepare them to be able and to have the tools in the moment to achieve that.
Matt from the Standard here.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Whatever happens in this final, there'll obviously now be a parade the next day. How excited are you for that, and how special are you expecting that to be, considering what you saw on Tuesday?
I understand that, but I want to have the parade with the two big trophies.
Okay, Phil from PA.
Hi, Mikel. Obviously, getting that first title out of the way, the Premier League title, was such a big achievement. Do you think now, and this is obviously including the Champions League final, do you think now that Arsenal can go on to dominate and stack up these trophies?
Well, we've done another step there, and now we have to show that we have the ambition, the quality, and the consistency to do that. And that's going to be the next step. First of all, as a football club, in every decision that we made, to continue with those levels, with those standards, and with that ambition for sure.
Okay, I think we've got three more now. Gentleman here, is it Spanish, this one?
Yeah.
We can, in Spanish.
Hola, Miquel.
Hola.
Nico Díaz Menéndez para Televisión Española. Enhorabuena por el título, enhorabuena por la temporada. En España habéis cautivado a la gente con esa forma de jugar, con esa forma de agarraros cuando se os ha puesto complicada la temporada y la liga. Quería preguntarte cómo te ha ayudado a ti y cómo ha ayudado al equipo la presencia de muchos jugadores españoles sobre todo, pero latinos en general, españoles sobre todo. ¿Qué te aporta a ti el equipo, el jugador español, y qué le aporta al equipo? Gracias.
Al final, cada futbolista tiene un rol, y dentro de la personalidad que tenga, el desempeñarlo y de la manera que el equipo lo necesita, eso está en mi mano. Hemos traído jugadores para un club que es multicultural y que necesita mucha diversidad. Y esa diversidad, cuando me hablas de los jugadores españoles, ya sabemos lo que traen. Competitividad, muchas ganas de liderar, que yo creo que es un aspecto en el cual hemos crecido mucho, y sobre todo de transmitir. Yo creo que hemos traído jugadores que se han adaptado muy bien a lo que queremos como club, pero que nos han dado un plus a nivel competitivo muy grande.
Okay, another one here.
Miquel, aquí Lola Hernández,
Hola.
Fox Latam, Sorionac, ante todo. ¿Cómo gestionas? Tú siempre dices que tiene que estar presente para un jugador el corazón, el cerebro, conectado con la afición. Pero ¿cómo vas a gestionar esta final teniendo en cuenta que podéis hacer un doblete histórico para el club? Porque al final me han reconocido algunos de los jugadores que sí, que están un poco ansiosos. ¿Cómo vas a gestionarlo? Gracias, que recasco.
A través de la ilusión. Sin duda eso. Creo que es nuestro poder, la energía que somos capaces de generar con equipo, la ilusión, la unión que tenemos entre nosotros y tener muy claro lo que vamos a ir ahí, el partido que vamos a jugar y luego cómo vamos a competir. Si algo ha demostrado este equipo es la manera de competir que tiene y nada, día a día nos iremos acercando, iremos tocando las cosas como sintamos que sea necesario. Estoy seguro que el equipo va a estar más que preparado para ir y ganar la Champions.
Okay, last couple, gentlemen in the glasses.
¿Qué tal? Miquel Hugo Ramírez de Televisión Univisión. Muchas felicidades por la proeza que consiguieron. Preguntarte, ayer decía Luis Enrique que Mikel Arteta es un entrenador top, que justamente lo que él refleja como jugador, lo que fue, también lo transmite su equipo en la cancha. ¿Qué te reflejan esas palabras del actual campeón de la UEFA Champions League? Y también en la segunda, camino acá, un taxista me decía, es increíble cómo Mikel Arteta ha transformado la cultura. Y lo vimos desde el barrio de Islington, en los festejos de que fue el pasado martes. ¿Qué significa para Mikel Arteta en esta lección tal vez de vida que le puedes dar, no solo para el fútbol, sino para toda la sociedad, en este proceso que arrancó, al menos para ti, llegando a este club en diciembre del 2019? Muchas gracias.
Bueno, lo primero, agradecerle a Luis sus palabras. Para mí él ha sido una inspiración ya de cuando era como jugador y luego como entrenador, lo que ha hecho y lo que sus equipos han demostrado. Y referente a la siguiente pregunta y el comentario del taxista sobre la cultura, lo que hemos hecho, yo creo que es una de las cosas que estoy más orgulloso. Creo que ha sido la transformación que ha tenido este club, tanto en cultura como en mentalidad y sobre todo cómo hemos conectado a toda la gente con el equipo. Y para eso ha habido mucha gente que ha participado y estoy muy agradecido porque todos los jugadores que han participado, todo el staff que ha estado aquí durante tantos años han contribuido a que este sea, y lo dije el otro día, y ahora es responsabilidad de todos, como todo, mantenerlo e ir mejorándolo también poco a poco porque todavía tenemos mucho margen.
Okay, finally, gentlemen.
Sí. Hola, Miquel.
Hola.
Soy Moisés Llorens de ESPN Latam. Felicidades por la Premier.
Muchas gracias.
Has hablado muy bien de que habéis sido un grupo, ¿no? En todo, tanto el staff como los futbolistas, que todos habéis sido a una, ¿no? Pero me llama mucho la atención la figura de Heinze, porque con nosotros es un vinagre, pero tiene muy buena fama dentro de un vestuario. Los futbolistas hablan muy bien de él, técnicos que han trabajado con él también hablan muy bien. ¿Qué aporta Heinze a un grupo como el Arsenal?
Bueno, primero, la llegada de él viene por dos cosas. Una, la primera profesional, porque creía que nos iba a dar un alma competitiva y una capaz de transmitir ciertos mensajes por su experiencia, al cual no teníamos a nadie dentro del staff que lo tuviera. Y lo segundo, porque para mí ha sido una de las personas más importantes en mi carrera deportiva y me une a él una relación que va mucho más allá de lo profesional. Y creo que yo también necesitaba alguien dentro con el cual he vivido muchísimas cosas y me da esa tranquilidad y ese aporte a nivel personal. Pero estoy convencido que si dejas el micro ahí y te vas para allá y echas 10 minutos con él, a los 10 minutos lo vas a querer abrazar.
Okay, everyone, thanks very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.